I think I'm gonna have to stick with that zoom, how far back zoomed it is. All right, well, guys, we're back with a new video. So today is actually pretty cool. So this was actually a dream board that I wanted to get for a while, and recently the guy who made this board, he cut it out of recycled skateboard decks, like the full size ones, and he has a video on YouTube about how he makes it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you guys should check it out. Just look up December fingerboards, how they're like, December fingerboards, and you should find a guy he's like has a mustache, French, and he actually goes through like a very detailed video about like how he makes it. It's pretty cool. And compared to all like the other ones that I have up here, I'll show you guys what I got. I was gonna order new trucks for it, but I took off the trucks off of this Thrasher font Black River 35mm deck, and I'm gonna use it for this because I compared it with the one on this one. Now this one I got from the same kid who gave me these maple raspberry bowl wheels, and this is the deck this is the setup that I use regularly. But today I'm going to be assembling the new one, so we'll see how that goes. And this one has 34mm green Grace Plate trucks, bloob. I thought it was neat. Oh, and then this one, take a good look at it. It's pretty neat. I like it. This is my first deck. I like the top ply. Look what they did there. And we got this one. That's also from Chems and Heroin Skateboards collab. And Slush Cold deck. The kid from the last event, he actually gave me this one too. So I thought that was pretty cool of him. And I gotta just check something. Alright. The reason I do that sometimes is because I get like a feeling like, oh, it's something happened and the phone stopped recording. In the last take, this is the second take. The first take, the phone popped up. It said, update your Apple Watch. I was like, I got mad for a second because I was like, I haven't had my Apple Watch in like a year. All right. And so today we're going to be looking at this December board. I'm going to take it out. They put some stickers in here. Like it's like a alien looking man right there. December with the font. Got that. And then you got these two little tabs. Got the little signature on them. I thought they're pretty neat. And so today we're going to pair them with these BRTs. And the thing is, what I like about my current setup is the Obseus trucks. What I like about those trucks is it's the weight. I think I like a little more weight on my setups because I have more control. Because I have like strong fingers, so I tend to like flick it pretty strong. And I think I'm gonna hit it up with this thin Black Cat grip tape. And yeah, just look at this packaging. Look at that, it's very neat. I don't know how to open it. I think this is a sticker. How do you open this? Oh, looks like there's some kind of like plastic on the top. There you go. Managed to crack it open. All right. Wow. Yeah, because I want to save the box. The packaging looks pretty cool. Wow. This is a nice feeling. Look at that. It's got the little signature right here, and it's got that. I think it's laser engraved. There is a 34 millimeter. And then yeah, just look at that. Look at that. I like that bottom part. That's what kind of got me. But yeah, this is very neat. This is very good. Very good stuff. All right, now we're just gonna install it. And then I guess in the meantime too, this is gonna be also like, I have a side story. I got something to say. I guess moving forward with this whole YouTube thing is, I think this is gonna be my third setup video. I am not gonna be buying fingerboard stuff all the time, because I gotta be responsible. I'm an adult. I gotta be responsible. I gotta get an apartment. I gotta start getting a life. Taking on the world and making something of myself. So if this YouTube thing takes off and I can make money off of it, I'm definitely gonna put money. I'll try, like, maybe I should like put like $10 aside a check, and just so I can, for more fingerboard stuff. There's not really a lot of decks that I would get. I guess I'd buy another December deck, depending on how much I like it. I did try the Fingerboard Connoisseurs. I tried his deck, and that was the one that him and December made. I think it was a collab, and I tried it. What I noticed about it on my fingers personally was just how very light it felt. It just felt funny. It just didn't feel right on my hand personally. And but I thought it was neat. I thought it was fun for what it was. Gosh. I want to put the grip tape on first, so then I can poke the holes and then put them in. But I see some people do this. So you see this black little line. It says December right there. I want to save like a section of it. I'm gonna do this. This is the first time I'm gonna do this. I see people do this, where they cut the grip tape like this, and then they like line it up, and I'm gonna leave the gap right here so that way I can see it. That's gonna be pretty cool, And back to what I was saying, like, guys, this fingerboarding thing, it's expensive. It really is. That's the dark side of fingerboarding, especially if you want like the more quality stuff. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you is, if you're just getting into it, I wouldn't like rush into buying the pro stuff. It's okay to stick with your $30 setup. That's where I started, and then I just gradually grew from there. And then do your research. Like, maybe look into some brands that you're willing to put money aside for. And another reason I'm going to say don't rush it is because maybe you still need to find out, hey, like, maybe I like this mold of the deck. I like this mold. I like this, mellow concaves, not mellow concaves, high kicks, whatever. Maybe you're gonna have a different preference. So take your time, just figuring out what that is, because then it'll really just go to helping you make smart purchases when it comes to this fingerboard thing. And as for hardware, though, I mean, you can't go wrong with dynamics. You can't go wrong with BRTs. BRTs are like real expensive, but they're worth it. And then you got, like I said, I prefer Opsius trucks just because of the weight. But I'm putting on these BRTs. They're probably similar to the dynamics, but in terms of weight. But yeah, you know, let's take your time learning, honestly. Don't rush it, and be creative too. Like, try to practice all sorts of places, you know, even if you become ridiculed and for being that one guy who likes playing, oh, plays with little skateboards. You can be like an enlightening figure, you know. It's like, yeah, it's a little skateboard, but there's actually more to it. There's like community, and you can like, it's kind of cool to play with once you actually, you know, put your fingers on it and start messing with it, you know. I think I'm like the only person that I really know that plays with plays with these things regularly, and it's cool when you get to go to when I go to events and I can just be around those people and just fingerboarders, man. We're from all different walks of life, all different walks of life, and what I see these people pull off, it's amazing. It's awesome, you know. I don't know why I did that. I should have. I'll show you guys a trick on how to put it on, but like there's a trick to like you put a little bit here and then you peel back and then it just you can not worry about making sure it's straight. You know. But I did it in a funny way. Yeah, I did it in a funny way. And I could just toss this grip tape, but I do not feel like wasting it. You know? Here we go. It's good enough for me. So now I got it on. I'm gonna tape it down. I'm gonna shave it down. And yeah, but trucks I would recommend Dynamics. They're more on the cheaper side, and there's a lot. Everybody generally seems to like them. I think they're solid. They're a good place to start. And if you ever want to, you know, if you're curious about BRTs or Black River trucks, go for it. You know, they recently opened a store in Chicago, so maybe shipping prices will be cheaper. Hopefully they'll be a lot cheaper and people can order more of those. And this is probably the cleanest grip job I've ever done. But granted, it was with a thin stuff, so check it out. Alright. Where did I put the other scrap? Now the next part is going to be putting in these holes. I wouldn't know how to do that. Oh no, I see somebody do it like this. Like you do this, like you poke it with the trucks, right? Poke it through with the trucks and then you just like grind it right here. I don't know if that actually works. I don't know how I did it last time. I think I did this, poke through, and then just absolutely drill it. Or maybe I'll dig into my toolbox. Not this one. Huh. I guess I don't know where I put it. Or maybe I do know where it is, it's just I'm too lazy to go get it. But I heard some people do it like this, you know. You know, I don't see how it's gonna take out. Oh, it actually works. You see, clean hole. All right, back to what I was saying. As for decks, like I can't really. Something just dropped on the floor. I didn't know this was in here. This is a gold one. This is a gold. Oh, this is what dropped. It was a orange cup looking thing for this truck. Gotta make sure to put that in. But as for decks, like, how I did it was, I just simply, if there's a graphic I liked, I bought it. And that's how I did it. I mean, no shame in that if you go that route. There's no shame in that, You like what you like, and you just gotta go for it from there. I guess some cheap, like, some cheap starter sets is like, you can start with Tech Deck. I personally just collect them just for the graphics. And you can also, like, there's this guy called LC Boards. He has good cheap completes. So whenever you see the word complete on a fingerboarding website, just picture it as literally just everything you need in a fingerboard. It's like pre-assembled and everything, and there's no other parts you got to buy. You probably just got to put the grip tape on, and that's it, really. And then look, we got our clean holes. But I'm gonna continue to like. All right, I think I'm just gonna slap this one on. Put this orange cup back in there, and now it's time for the assembly. And now these trucks were meant for 35 millimeter, but I don't know. We're gonna try something new. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it better this way. Never know. My first time putting on these BRTs, for some reason, it was like really, really difficult to like twist them on at first. I don't think they were like pre-tapped. Whenever you hear the word tapped, like it's in machine hardware, it means like the groove where the screw goes in. Like you see it, it almost looks like a little tunnel, like that. That means it's tapped. If you see the grooves inside of a hole, and when it's tapped, it helps. It seriously helps the screw just get a tight grip on the surface you're putting it on, and like, yeah, this 35 millimeter doesn't look bad, but it really just helps you get a grip onto the surface you're placing something on. So putting one surface or one object to a surface, in this case, these trucks. And, like I said, like for some reason, the first time I put these on, I had to like twist really hard and everything, and I was afraid of stripping it. But luckily, I got these off. No problem really, and now we're just gonna put this on. And you always want this part facing down. So you know what? I think with this setup video, this is just me giving my little journey through the fingerboarding thing. And if you're listening, hopefully you take like a lesson from what I'm saying, And as for wheels, I guess I would point you to Pyro wheels. That's what I'm gonna be putting on these. Because I'm waiting on the maple shark wheels that I ordered. They're supposed to be here Wednesday, and they were on sale for Black Friday. So I was like, why not? And I love shark wheels. For like there's another setup I had. It had shark wheels. It's in my Instagram profile pic, and I lost it somewhere. For some reason, I feel like it's not lost. If I ever find it again, I'll put it in the video so you guys know what I'm talking about. And like, I missed that setup. But it had shark wheels, and shark wheels are based off like a real, like, skateboard wheel that you can put. It's got grooves in it, so it almost makes it look like it's like a square if you look at it from the side, but it rolls just like a wheel. Like it's crazy how scientific it was. But when I had these shark wheels on, it was smooth. I felt like the board had more grip on the surface that I was doing this thing on. And yeah, just overall, I just really, really liked it. Then I lost it some time ago and don't know what happened to them ever since. Just don't know. Gosh, dang it! I lost. There's another orange cup that fell out of this thing. Here you go. Don't want to lose that. But yeah, for wheels, you can check out Maple Wheels too. That was like, I think, one of the first brands that I bought when I started buying the higher end stuff. There's that. And sometimes it helps to look up reviews for like whatever decks or hardware you're gonna buy, because then you can get like an outside perspective about what you're gonna get, and that way you have like a more informed purchase.
Are you using the thing that?
No, I'm not. I'm not using anything. Get out.
No, are you?
What is it?
The thing
what thing?
Carlo, what are you wearing? That goes right here.
Yes. No, I'm not. No, I'm not using it. But no, you can't use it.
Carlo, can Carlo use it?
No, he can't use it because it's gonna connect to my phone. It's gonna mess up this whole thing. All right. All right. When I'm done, I'll give it to him. Gosh. Siblings. I love him, but gosh, especially him. He keeps walking in here all the time and I yell at him. But he's my little brother, so. It is what it is, You gotta love your siblings. That's another thing, too, I'm gonna mention. Man, love your siblings, okay? Because, sure, people say it all the time. In all seriousness, something could happen to them, and then you're gonna realize, man, I was a jerk. I kind of miss his presence. Kind of miss how annoying he was to me, that kind of thing. But yeah, love your siblings, appreciate their presence before something happens to them. You may not think about it now, but I'm sure later on you will. All right, back to what I was saying. All right, like I said, so to go over everything I said, for decks, honestly, don't feel bad if you just choose one just because of the graphic. And as for size, you can't go wrong with 32 or 34 millimeter. That's like a good range to start there, right there, 32, 33 and a half, or 33.4. For some reason, some brands say that. And yeah, those are standard starting sizes. Don't get caught up in that. And then for the bigger stuff, it's for people with big hands or something. They like a wider board for control or whatever. Wheels, Pyro wheels, Maple wheels, Joy Colts. I know of other brands, but I personally just stick to the ones I like. That's what I think. That's what I say. I stick to the ones I like. But then again, I'm open to discovering new brands and stuff. All right, one last turn. All right. I think these trucks are in pretty good. Yeah. I don't want to strip them. All right, look. Got the trucks on. Now, oh gosh. You know what I realized? I just realized I didn't put this orange cup back in, so now I gotta unscrew it and put it back in. Gosh, dang it. And another thing too is, just to get ahead of it, don't get caught up in either in buying new decks all the time. You know, if you're really in it to like learn the art and grow, you know, try to stick with the setup for a while. You know, like a solid 6 months, solid 3 to 6 months. You know, because if you keep buying new boards and switching up, I think it has something to do with like then your hand has to continually keep getting used to new boards, and each board is gonna feel different, especially if you put like different wheels, trucks, even different tape. I'm not saying tape is gonna, the grip tape is, I'm not saying grip tape is gonna make or break, but you know, if you keep switching up, then you're just gonna confuse your little hand, and you're gonna, I think you're gonna slow your progress. So I'm gonna warn you, watch it. You know, I think it's okay to like, you know, collect decks, whatever, but just don't keep don't keep buying new setups and switching new setups like every week. Maybe like if you got multiple setups you like to switch through, then like get used to them first, and then you can like, you know, switch them up, you know, because this fingerboarding stuff, especially if you go to events, you got some people that are there trading their wheels, trading their decks or whatever, and they pull out this little toolbox, something bigger than this, and gosh, hold on, let me check something. Okay, yeah, we're still running. Like I said, sorry I gotta keep doing that. It's not like I have a mirror right behind the phone so I can keep looking at it. But these guys pull out these little toolboxes, and oh gosh, it's like hundreds of dollars worth of fingerboarding decks, trucks, wheels. They got everything. And then some people will even like trade or sell. You know, there's a whole different like inside culture too, you know, insider trading culture that you can get into, you know. And what's cool is, you know, if you ask politely, you know, say, hey, can I try your setup? And then that's another way you can learn more about your preferences and your style, is like, oh man, I like his deck because it's lighter and the wheels feel good, and I just like the pop I like the pop on the board. And then you can ask the guys like, hey, you know, what's your setup, and they'll gladly, you know, just talk about it. It's like, oh, I got this and this and this and this and that, you know. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I'm gonna put these, they're used but pyro wheels, you know. And to be honest, for like the best surfaces to ride on, honestly, it's like cardboard and concrete for me, and wood. But like certain wood, not like this is slippery glazed wood or something, because gosh, I suck on this desk, because if I flick it, it just like does like a 1,000 flips, and then it's just unpredictable to catch or land, you know. And so that's why I guess I prefer surfaces that I can actually, you know, that won't constantly keep slipping and everything, because golly, can that get annoying. All right, installing the wheels. This little keychain thing is bugging me. Gosh, like the universal skate tool you're gonna find. Always keep a skate tool on you. This black one right here, dude. This black one is the OG. You know, I like to do it to where like the bolt is like flush with the end of the washer. You know, so far this setup, I like how simple this board looks so far. You know, like I said, I'm gonna put these shark wheels on, and when I get them, I'll make, you know, I'm definitely gonna make a video, me putting them on. I'll show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, I almost put this bolt on without the wheel. Boom. Oh yeah, look at that. It's all coming together. It's all coming together, brother. Here you go. That one. I suppose each side is different for some reason. Okay, I'll put this one on. And then another thing too is there's actually a fingerboarding Reddit that you can actually get into. People are very kind on there. It's a good, wholesome Reddit. And people post their clips, and they can post their setups. And, you know, if you got questions too about like this whole thing, like you can just ask people on there, and people are nice. They'll point you in the right direction. You know. Gosh, this one's. This one's just. I don't want to like tighten it too much, because then I don't want it to like strip or anything. Can't have that. All right. Put that on there. Boom. I'm gonna see if I can tighten the other side more, because the way it's sticking out is concerning. Yeah, like this one was so much easier. Why are you being the difficult one? Huh? What's up with you? My little brother's singing outside. But yeah. Like I said, but I think the highest view video on this channel is the fingerboard setup one. Like I said, I can't keep making those kinds of videos, because those videos are gonna be expensive. You know, it's not like I'm gonna crack 1 million views and get like $1,000 in ad revenue, so I can keep buying this stuff, and I wouldn't even have places to store it. You know, and I don't think I'm that interesting too. You know, I'm just an average, regular, everyday guy. You know. I guess that bolt is just gonna be. I guess this one is just gonna be stubborn. I'm just going to put it in as best as I can and work from there. But I know this video wasn't too interesting at all. You know, this is just like a sort of chill, play in the background type video. Just you know, just an everyday normal guy, just sharing his passion for fingerboarding. Can't hear it. You probably can't hear it, but I heard like the bearings roll. But look, this is the December setup. These trucks, these are 35 millimeter trucks, and yet they fit really good on this. First try, kickflip. All right, man, that's pretty neat. Let me see if I can attempt a switch flip. No, that's not what I wanted. I'll take it. That's pretty good. This is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I think I'm gonna have fun with this. And then another thing too is with this label, you can know which one's the front, and the tail. So, all right. So it looks like for now, I'm going to be retiring this setup. If I want to, I'll replace the bushings, but I'll decide that later. But this one served me good. But now it's time for this one. But thank you guys for watching the video. I guess that's it for now. And you know, like I said, this video is also, you know, just another way to for new people coming into the fingerboarding thing. Don't stress it. Don't worry about getting clips and everything. You know, just the best. I think the best you can do. The best you can do is, you know, you can record your clips and post it, and it can be in a way like to show people your progression. And I hope if you really get into this, I hope you become an amazing fingerboarder. I hope you do. And you know, they hold competitions in Germany, and there's a guy there who won like the world championship or something. That was pretty cool. But this, look at that. Fit that right in there. But out of respect to this one, I'm going to see if I can display it. May not look as pretty, but I'll figure out what to do with this piece of wood. All right. So from this, take a look at her. Beautiful. To this. It's pretty neat. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want, like, leave a comment about what you want me to talk about, because although I did say this is a personality-driven channel, I also want to just give my opinions on, you know, some things you guys have questions about. You know, man, how do I, you know, how should I deal with anxiety? Oh, Edgar, how should I blank, you know? And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I think I'll upload a next one. It's your actions have consequences. Because recently I learned a lesson from the last time I broke up with my ex-girlfriend. She was a sweet woman, and I guess I'll give a little bit insight into what that video is. That, like I said, it's gonna be more like a rant, not like a rant, it's just like off the cuff, off the mind type video, but it's gonna be about your actions of consequences. So recently, broke up with my ex-girlfriend back in September, and she's a sweet girl. She really is. And to be honest, I don't know how I landed that kind of woman. Found her on YouTube. I think she makes great content. And in that next video, I'll pin her channel. Or maybe I won't. In fact, I think I'll keep her a secret for now. I think that's a better idea. But she makes videos too, and she makes awesome Christian content. And what I learned recently was, hey, started texting her recently, and got her caught up into a flurry of emotions. And that woman really cares about me to this day, and it doesn't make sense to me because she shouldn't. But she kept explaining to me, it's like, for some reason I still do. In my head, it was like, it's probably your personality. But on the other hand, I am a lovable guy once you get to know me. Oh man, that chain is cold. But yeah. And what I learned from that was, it's going to go in tandem with before you get into a relationship, which is another series I'm going to talk about, is before, this can be to the bros, before you think about talking to that girl, this can go for like the ones that are like low key girls, they're cute, whatever. Before you step into her life, really got to examine yourself. You got to look at yourself. It's like, do I really want to be with her, or am I doing this out of loneliness? And it's okay to be friends. It's okay to like say, hey, we're getting to know each other. I know everybody hates that talking stage, but I think you gotta lead with some intentionality. It's like, let's spend time together, and also set. So this is gonna be so you don't go off and just do whatever. Set like a timeline. It's like, hey, after a month, let's talk about, hey, do we want to continue what we're doing, or go a little further? It's being smart. It's seeing where you guys are at emotionally, But that's going to be a whole other video. And like I said, for these, I can't keep making videos like that. I actually love the setup videos. It's cathartic. It's cool to do. And it's cool to see how people came up with this kind of stuff. But besides that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.